we will get, see, the zipper fights me. There we go. See, brand new. All right, another year, another set of camera bag videos. Are we starting with, I guess we're starting with mine this year. Some minor adjustments to the camera bag that you know and love for the last 3 years. I did do an emergency camera bag update video when we were in New Orleans, you might recall that. Where I added the addition to the saddle bag. We will get into that. Not much has changed since that video, but we will still talk about it just to update the yearly camera bag videos as far as how my bag goes. Every year, if you use the same bag, there's going to be some wear and tear to it. I've got some new features this year. I've got some strands falling off the straps, and the zipper that undoes the back of the backpack is starting to fight me every time I try to open it. I've had this bag since 2017, so it is potentially time for an upgrade, especially if the zipper gives out on me. So we will get started on the inside. Make sure everything looks good. Yep, okay. All right, so starting with the inside of the bag, the most important part, we will get, see, the zipper fights me. There we go. See, brand new. Just like new. Busy back this time going around. We have a lot of stuff going on. It may not always look like this going in, but these are the things that I have on me nowadays pretty darn consistently, even if it doesn't always necessarily end up in the bag. But today I've made it fit. So, as always, we'll start with what we got as far as the camera body. We still have the R in the actual bag. I do have the EF adapter on it right now. I'll get to explaining why in a minute, but I do have the R. Still my trusty go-to camera. This is my favorite. I do oftentimes carry the R6 with me as well nowadays, which is right here. So it's not actually in the video, but I do normally carry that along with me as well, which also has a 24 to 70 millimeter lens on it, which is a just an RF lens, and I normally have that on and no adapter. So that's just keeping you updated on like what normally I'm using, especially for photos. I primarily use that, except for the new instance where if you've been keeping up with us on Instagram, you know that we now have Night Production Sports. If you don't know about that, go ahead and check that out. It's at Night Production Sports on Instagram. We post sports photos from games. We post graphics, videos, and much more stuff going on up there. So be sure to give that a follow if you haven't already. But anyway, on that topic, one thing I've been using a lot more than I have in the past is our 70-200. We have the older body. They just came out with a new one. We do have the 70-200 Sigma lens. That's just like the version 1, I think, or whatever. Still a very trusty lens. It's good at its good price point for beginners who want to start a 70-200 lens. This is a great starter for 70-200, I feel like. As far as, I think I'm pretty sure it's like a 2.8 lens too, which is pretty good for a larger lens. They do make them better than that now, but I mean, at this price point, I would say this is a good lens to have. I also
will clarify, like, not to bag on Sigma, it's not a starter lens at all.
No, it's not a starter lens, but like, that's what I say. It's like, yeah, exactly. It's like a budget beast. It's a great lens to have if you're like looking for like a decent 70-200, but maybe don't want to break the bank. That's probably the best way to put it. That's what I would do.
Don't let the audience get confused with a starter kit lens.
It's not a starter kit lens. No. I do have a camera strap on here because I am carrying this around the gym all the time, and this is kind of a heavier lens. Say what you want, but I don't want to carry this thing around all the time. It's easier just to have this thing on my shoulder. I prefer the shoulder strap, so I keep this on. I've had both of these items for a long time. It's just here in the last few months, since August, I have been using these two a lot more. And I'm looking forward to continuing to use them, or maybe even an upgrade in the future. We'll see. But for now, that's what I've been using a lot of. as far as that. Let's take these things out. Let's get this thing empty. Something you're familiar with, you've seen it before, you're going to see it again, is the Rokinon 85mm lens. This is another little budget beast, a nice little 1.4 85mm lens. Love having this thing around when I need that, when I need like that long focal length. It's just, you know, just sturdy, handy lens to have. Plus, sometimes with having so many people on the team, you need a backup lens that's a go-to. This is pretty much it. This is always on me. It's always on my hip, just in case I need it. I rarely use it, but if I do need it, I've got it. That's pretty much the only reason I have it. Good lens to have. Some newer additions in the bag. I've been doing a lot of sports photography as well, so I've been doing a lot of flash work. So I'm getting really familiar with flashes. We've got some newer flash equipment. You've seen us use it in the past, but on top of that, I've also been perfecting the flashes I've had for a long time. We still have the Godox V860s. Been using these a long time, but now we've got like the Magmods and stuff on them. Something I've been using a lot of is the Magmod color adapters for our flashes, and I've been playing with those a lot, learning how to use them, and getting good with them just for the sports stuff, and having fun with it. I think I've even mentioned this. I think I've mentioned the Pillsbury Doughboy hat. Or is this not the Pillsbury's Doughboy hat, but this is similar to it. Is it in frame?
Yeah, I think so.
Anyway, so I mentioned that a little bit.
That's crazy.
Oh, it's stuck.
Crazy.
That's nuts. Yeah, they are magnetic, as shown. You see?
That's crazy.
Yeah, they are magnetic. So that's crazy. But anyway.
Sorry, it's still good.
No, yeah, it's a thing. It's fine. I get it. Anyway, so I do have some emergency flash connectors on here. I've got to have these on me because these things are prone to breaking. These things break really easily. There's just a little tiny piece of plastic on each one of these, and you pull on the flash too hard, taking it off or something, you will snap that thing off, and it will. It's no good. Can't tell you how many times, at least 5, maybe more, at least 5 times. I have been on a shoot, this thing breaks, and I ended up using gaff tape, and I am literally like taping the heck out of the flash to a C-stand just to get it to work. Done it. I've done it on 2 tech shoots, believe it or not, and I know I've done it more than that too. So it's good to have extras of these on me at all times in case something like that has happened. I do also keep my mic on me, same mic I've always had that plugs into the phone. We use it for weddings, stuff like that. On the off chance we double book video or something and I get to go video, I do like to have that on me. Plus, it's just nice to have a mic on you. Anyway, oh, we got a new, I don't know why this is in my bag. We have a new, what's that thing called?
Flash?
No.
Oh, teleprompter.
The teleprompter. We got a new teleprompter in for a bigger shoot we did for Croizer's Academy. And this is actually the remote that goes to that. So super cool new equipment piece, but I kept the thing in my bag for that reason. This is just another Magmod piece. All right, so that's it for the main majority of the bag. We do have the side pockets. These side pockets are a lot emptier than they used to be. I'm not even sure what's in these. I think it's pretty, yeah, I was about to say, it's pretty much just extra cords. I'm pretty sure in here it's gonna be the same similar thing, extra cords, chargers, things like that. And the very top pocket's what it's always been. If you recall, last chance to guess. Good guess, you're incorrect. It's the flash cleaning stuff, which is what or not the flash cleaning stuff, but the camera cleaning stuff, which is what it's always been. It's been that since I've had the bag. Will probably always be that, just because I know it's there. It's good to have there. All right, moving on to the front of the bag. Before people get too bored of me and talking. All right, the front of the bag stays pretty well the same every time we talk about it. Going right to the very front pocket, the open pocket, I have the laptop charger. In this pocket here, I've got my flash monitor, some gum. I've got my flashlight, my multi-tool. I've got a knife in there, just a bunch of random stuff. That's my go-to junk drawer. That's what I like to call it. Inside the laptop pocket, what do you think's in here? You guessed it, my laptop, as well as my adapters and my SSDs and all that stuff. I do keep the iPad on me now as well because of the teleprompter. And Clash of Clans. No. Haven't been on Clash of Clans grind in a while. I mean, not on the iPad anyway. But I do use this for the teleprompter. So like I said, it's good to have on me at all times. I have taken a few notes and stuff on it, but like for the most part, it's just used for the teleprompter. And then other than that, it's just more cords. I like to have extra cords on me. There's chargers and stuff in here. You got to make sure you have it because you might be on a shoot, your battery dies, the Ronin dies, and you ain't got a charger. Rip your credibility. So that's that. Now let's talk about the saddlebag.
They take you out back of the exit.
Dude, no, don't tempt them. All right, so in the saddlebag, which is probably my still, and to this day will always probably be my favorite addition to the bag. Yes, it's a little ghetto on the side, how it's rigged. It is. It is a little wild. I do have a carabiner right here hooked up to the side. I've got this literally tied up with another one. It's like in a knot. And even on the back side, it's literally hooked up to, I don't even know if you can tell, but it's right here. This is hooked to with the extra zipper on the laptop pocket. Like that's literally how it's in there. It's just on the zipper. So it's kind of messed up how it's rigged in there, but it does the job and it gets the job done. In here, I have what just fell out. I have another flash adapter, just another piece. I just like I said, they break really easy. I like to have extras on me. I have more cords. I've got, this is like one of my favorite things that's in here. I think this is one of the most important things in my bag that I never use, and I stand by it. It is literally the SD card reader that goes to my phone. I have used this thing at max once a year, maybe. But I genuinely, Casper just came in the studio, sorry. I genuinely believe that this is it's super important piece in my bag, just because in an emergency, if I need to get something off my camera immediately and onto a customer or to show a customer or to my phone or whatever, for whatever reason, sorry, Casper just left, then this is the thing I need. So having this, heck, I could put it on the iPad that I have now. You know what I mean? All those kind of things. It's good to have this on me at all times. So I make sure to have it. Also, as you guys already know, I like to keep my batteries in here because I moved them out of the back of the bag. Now they're in this side pocket. If they don't have a yellow piece on them, that means they're not charged. If they've got the yellow back on them, that means they're charged. That's not how some people do it. Some people use the battery. I don't know if you can see that or not. There's a little battery little notification right here on the blue, and a lot of people say that if you flip it around and it's not blue, that's how you know it's not charged. That's how I think you're supposed to use it. I say if the yellow's on it, it's charged. That's that. And then another cool piece, this fits in there nice and smoothly, so I like to keep it on there. My SD card pouch. I do have a lost and found number on it, but that's my lost and found number. And then I also have the top is the fresh cards, the bottom is the used cards. I like to keep it like that. Also, Jovi put a sticker on it. So there's that. And then, and this is another SD card reader, but this is to my computer. So that is pretty much it for the most part. As far as how my bag goes, it's just a bunch of cords, a lot of stuff you've seen before, except I just use things a little differently. I feel like every year, I think my bag doesn't necessarily have to change that much as far as the contents in the bag, but what does change is why I'm using them, because I feel like Night Productions grows and changes every single year in some weird way or some facet. Maybe I'm focusing something, and maybe it's just me, but I feel like every year I have to focus on something completely different, maybe than the year before, or I'm focusing something different, or I'm trying to learn a new skill, and I've always got something on me or something I've used in the past. It's a weird adjustment, and that I'm turning into just a new path of Night Productions. And this year it just happens to be Night Production Sports. That just happens to be one of the main things we're working on a lot on top of weddings. We've already got 50 something weddings booked this year. So we got a lot of that coming up ahead as well. But anyway, for the next couple of weeks, you'll have another camera bag video. We got Caden's gonna be doing a camera bag video. We've got Allie doing another camera, or her first camera bag video, which will be exciting. Get to talk to Allie, kind of the first time. I mean, you've seen her, but a little one-on-one time with Allie. That'll be cool.
Just watch her squirm.
Yeah, she'll be nervous. Make her feel uncomfortable. Make her nervous. That'll be fine. And then, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is my camera bag, year number 3, but part 4. So until next time, until next week. Every single Thursday at 6:30 p.m. we drop a brand new YouTube video. Casper came back in. He forgot his wallet. Anyway, every single Thursday at 6:30 p.m. we drop a brand new video. Again, like I said, if you haven't already, please check out our new account at Night Production Sports. And also check out @NightProductions_ on Instagram as well as Facebook. Visit us on our website at nightproductions.info. And feel free to reach out to us this year. We'd love to talk to you. If you're a senior, if you're a business, if you're a bride, if you're a groom, if you're a parent, a grandparent, anything you might need, I promise you Night Productions can provide. Please holler at us. We've got great prices and we'd love to work with you this year. And until next week on Thursday. Later. What if I do that?